Hi everyone, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. I just wanted to jump on and say first, before I do a reading for you, I wanted to say a big thank you. I just realized I'm approaching probably this week 30,000 subs, so I'm very excited about that. I'm so grateful that you have all followed me, you joined my channel, you support me, you love me, and I'm just so grateful for everybody. I wanted to jump on today and just do a almost personal reading with what does Spirit have for you for good news, right? So sometimes we just want to hear some good news. We want a lucky break. We want to know that things are getting better for us. And one of the things I try to focus here on my channel is sharing with you what Spirit wants for you. And I hope you appreciate that because I know Spirit just wants you to be happy. So let's get started. Let's see what Spirit has for you today. I know you guys are used to my voice. You're not probably used to seeing me, or some of you haven't seen me for a while. I got a new haircut. I've lost some weight and I'm still okay, but I do my recordings. And for those of you that don't know, I am a full-time professional psychic medium. So that keeps me busy all day long. And then I do my YouTube channel around those hours. So let's get started. Let's see what Spirit has for you today. This is for any sign, anyone who found this message is meant to be heard. And we're just asking Spirit for good news, what's coming, almost personal reading. So Spirit, if you could please share with me, what is it that you want us to know? What is important for us to know? I am listening for you now. A lion. Harness the loyal and protective aura of the lion and charge ahead magnificently. Absolutely. So you are stronger than you think you are. You know, we all have challenges. We all struggle with things, but we also all have an amazing amount of strength that Spirit gives us. And when we don't have strength, we can ask for strength. We can ask for guidance and we can ask for strength. A mountain. Know that you are protected as you face challenges, but remain cautious. Okay, so you can climb any mountain. You can get through anything, right? So Spirit's giving you lots of encouragement, this sense of, you know, I can climb that mountain. I can do this. And let's see what else they have. I have a Fool. Have the courage to embrace change, take risks, and be adventurous. A full journey, starting something new, starting a new adventure, whether it's something that you want for yourself or it's something that, you know, Spirit's bringing to you, like new love or new, could be a new job, could be new love, could be anything that is something new. Spirit, what is it that you have for us? What do you want us to know? I have a Magician. I love it. I have a 7 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords, and a Page of Cups. So overcoming those obstacles and being strong, right? So there's that 5 of Swords that's telling me that I can overcome anything. And at some point it's over. You know, at some point we go through a struggle and we don't stay in that struggle forever. You might feel like you have been struggling for a while, but at some point it's over, you know, like this too shall pass. And I want you to focus on this energy because this is the energy that makes us, that builds upon something. The Magician, okay? The Magician is one of everything, right? It's a cup, it's a pentacle, it's a sword, it is a wand. And it is reflective of all of the talents and abilities that you have. It is showing me that you have so much going on for you that you don't even know. Sometimes you can't even list. It's like when you go for a job interview and they say to you, list your weaknesses and list your strengths. And you're like, ew, you know, like that's the last thing that I want to do, right? But you have all of these strengths and abilities. And if you plant the seeds, if you grow, you are growing and you're growing beyond, you know, your own, even what you don't even know what you're capable. Sometimes we don't even know what we're capable of. So I feel like Spirit's saying, tap into everything. This card just flipped over, 3 of Cups. Tap into everything that you are capable of. Okay, you might not even know what you're capable of. Tap into your best qualities, tap into your personality, tap into your talents, your skills. If you're good at something, just do more of it. Do more of it. And I like that page over there too. I have a 7 of Swords and I have a Queen of Wands. So the 7 of Swords, I'm going to get some clarification on that for a second, but it came into me as don't allow anybody else to continue to hurt you. And what I mean by that is that if somebody hurt you in the past, don't keep reliving it, okay? If you can. I know it's hard. But don't keep reliving it over and over again with that broken record. That's all I can think about, because it was painful enough in the first place. But to keep reliving it and keep rehashing it is just, it's only hurting you. So part of me feels like just open yourself up to all the opportunities, all the potential that you have. Focus on all the talents that you have. That 3 of Cups is saying, I'm celebrating me. I'm celebrating who I am. That Queen of Wands, I'm celebrating that I love what I do. I love surrounding myself with people who inspire me and I inspire them. And I'm up here as that queen. So when somebody has hurt you in the past or something has hurt you, try to, I know it's hard to just say move on because it depends on what it is, but try not to just keep reliving it because the pain was hard enough the first time. So let go and let God in that case. I have a Temperance, more balance coming into your life. I love that. And I also like the Judgment because it's a feeling today of it's all about you. It's all about you. That you are recognized. You are special. You are perfect, exactly where you are. Okay. And then Spirit just reminded me to not compare yourself to anybody else. And that's something that a lot of us struggle with, that everybody around me has this, and this. And I don't want you to compare yourself to anybody. I want you to look at who you are and what is so special about you. Because I can guarantee you that the people who love you, your family, your friends, they could make a big list of all the things that they think are your strengths. They could make a big list of all the things that are amazing about you. And sometimes you don't even see it in yourself. So it's hard. Right? It's hard. I mean, we don't all walk around and go, oh, I love myself. Look at me. but we really do need to do that. Gifts. Giving and receiving. Wealthy donor, retail sales. I saw this as a surprise windfall, something generous. I saw this as your gifts, not receiving something materialistically. It came into me as, what are your gifts? Do you have spiritual gifts? Do you have talents? Do you have something that has been given to you that is different than anybody else? Everybody, I don't care who you are, all of us are a magician. All of us have that talents and abilities that have been given specifically to us and no one else. So I want you to figure out what yours is. I want you to figure out what yours is. I don't care. They just said, they gave me the word writing. So some of you may be a writer. Maybe you're a creative writer, blogging. Maybe you write professionally, so that was just, something that Spirit gave me as an example. Some of you are an artist, a musician. They're saying some of you are great communicators, that you are healers. They're asking you to be a healer or to heal others. So we all have those gifts, and Spirit's asking you to identify within yourself today what it is that is your, what makes you special. What makes you special, right? And it's hard. It's hard to sit there and say, oh, I'm special. Everybody rolls their eyes at you and says, great, wonderful. Security, planning for the future, feeling financially secure, emotionally secure, long-term career, savings, investing. So it's almost a feeling of a promise. It's almost a feeling of I promise if you work hard and you take care of your finances and you save, like spirit will take care of you, is how I feel. So the sense of security, I mean, security in a relationship is important, right? I want to feel emotionally secure. I want to feel financially secure is a huge thing on a lot of our plates, that I worry about my finances. I panic about my finances. So financial security. So spirits bringing you, this, it was not, like I said, it felt like a promise. Like I promise that, you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay in that area of your life. And then a sister moon, guided to the light, hidden opportunities, guided to the light, right? A lot of times we have a tendency to, if I said, how was your day? Most people will do two things. They'll either say, it's okay, or they'll give me a list of everything that's wrong. Okay. What about a list of everything that's right? Like, when was the last time that you focused on the light? Not the things that are wrong that you can say a gratitude list. You can say, I'm trying to be more gracious, but it was more specific to me. It was like, for me to follow the light, I had to not worry about what I don't have. Not worry about what I don't have. It doesn't matter what I don't have, because it hasn't been given to me. If it was supposed to be given to me, it would. So I only worry about, I don't even worry. I try not to worry. I only think about what I have. I try to focus on what I have. Okay. Because what I don't have, I might never have. And I can't think about those things. Like, other people might have those things, but that's not what's important to me, or what spirit needs me to be thinking about. So I focus on things like what I have in gratitude, and how I can help, and what my purpose is, and where I'm headed. And I think spirit wants you to think about those things too. Okay. I have strike now, time sensitive opportunity, time to show up. This is interesting because it's a heart chakra feeling to me. It is my heart is bursting. My heart is bursting with love. You can see it's like wings. Can you see that? It's like wings coming out of that heart chakra. Time to show up. Okay. Are you showing up for others? Are you showing up for yourself? Are you loving yourself? Are you literally opening up your heart? I talk about that a lot. Open your heart, receive, be available to receive, right? So are you opening up? So that's how that came into me with that heart chakra. Spirit, what do you want us to know today? Any good news coming our way? Any good things coming our way? I have temperance again. I love when for those of you that watch me know that I use multiple cards, multiple decks. And I love when I get multiple messages. Like, we've had 2 temperances already. So that tells me that balance is very important to you right now. Just finding balance, finding peace of mind. Maybe it's a promise of peace of mind, that good days are coming, better days are coming, that you're going to find a better way to balance your life, and things are better. I have a new beginning coming. 6 of Pentacles and a Queen of Wands. Now, this is coming into me with not so much new love. It could be new love for some of you, but it's something that you're passionate about. It's something that you are wanting to do, wanting to achieve. Spirit just said that you have it in the back of your mind. You just don't know how to kind of get your arms around it. It's like other people are doing it, but I don't know how to do it. I don't know where to start. I don't know how to begin. And it's a little bit of a feeling of just start. Okay. People will be put in front of you as your guides. Okay. They'll be your messengers. I call them stepping stones, that there are people that you may only have a conversation with once, and they answer the question that you're seeking. It's like, that is so bizarre. I was just thinking about that. And then all of a sudden you meet somebody who has the answer to that question. Okay. I call them stepping stones in our lives. And this is something along the lines of something that you feel like you'd be really good at, that you feel like you have, it's part of your purpose, it's part of your calling, it's part of who you are. Maybe it'll bring you more balance in your life. Maybe it'll make you feel more, centered, something like that. And it's a very giving energy. So it's something either you're giving of yourself, you're giving of your time, you're giving to another. Okay. But it's very rewarding, Spirit just said. It's very rewarding for you. So what is it that you want to do? Because you've got to go back to that. You're that magician and you have all this hidden talent. Okay. So how do we take that talent and we apply it to, I have this passion burning inside of me that I know that I'm supposed to be doing. And Spirit just said, I mean, for some of you, it's not going to be all of you, and certainly not me. It was like a singing feeling. Like if you just always saw yourself as a performer or a singer, it's like it's in you. It's in you. So that was the example. But they're saying they want you to tap into that. They want you to figure that out. And sometimes that just comes through meditation. It comes through trying different things. It comes through conversations with different people. Sometimes you're just attracted to somebody who does that already. And you're like, I want to be her when I grow up. I want to be him when I grow up, and because you feel like you're called to do it. So that's how that sun came into me today. And that's truly an awakening feeling. So some of you may be feeling that. Charge ahead. I have a Chariot. 4 Wands. 4 Swords. Sorry, 4 Swords and Strength. So, the 4 Swords is all about the battle is over. People look at the 4 Swords and they say, it looks like he's dead. He's not dead. In fact, it's the opposite. He's home from battle. He went from 3 of Swords to a heartache, which was a battle in itself, to a 4 Swords. And he's resting. He's a soldier, and he's put his swords up on the wall, and he has made sure that his swords are in the vicinity if he needs them. But he's taking a break. He's taking a break from the battles of life. He's taking the break from the hard days. He's taking a break. And then that Chariot says, I'm going to move forward no matter what. And there's this kind of power in the Chariot, right? And the strength of that strength card. So there's something inside of you that Spirit is saying, you don't have to fight it anymore. All right. Sometimes we fight ourselves. We fight our thoughts. We fight our insecurities. We fight our self-doubts, our own fears. And it prevents us from trying new things. It prevents us certainly from sometimes relationships, because we struggle with, I have a hard time trusting again, but Spirit's saying to you, the battle is over. You don't have to worry about those things anymore. They want you to charge forward. They want you to tap into that inner strength. They want you to find that power, and they want you to move forward. Okay. So whatever it is that you're trying to move forward, they're pushing you, and they're pushing you hard. So it's okay. It's important to know that you don't always have to feel like you're battling. Your whole life is not going to be a struggle. We all have periods of time that are difficult, and then we have period of times that are joyful and amazing and filled with life and love, right? So everybody gets a fair share. So if you're in a struggle, just know that pushing forward, it's going to get easier and things are going to get better. I have a King of Cups. Beautiful. So that's coming into me as not necessarily somebody loving you unconditionally, which I do believe that you have that in your lifetime or will have that in your lifetime, but it's you having unconditional love for yourself. This feeling of confidence, and I love myself first, and I come first. And it's not selfish to love yourself first. It's not, if you've had a hard road, and you have been struggling, and you have that Nine of Wands and you have that Empress coming in, it's a feeling of, you know what? I've gone through hell and back, and I deserve to be happy. And you do. You deserve happiness. You deserve love. You deserve joy. You deserve taking away financial fear. You know, you all deserve that. So it's okay to say to yourself, I'm making decisions for myself. I'm making decisions that are best for me and my higher self and my future self. So all of those things are really important. So, you know, right now, Spirit's, you know, I think just reminding you today of how much you have to offer and how amazing you truly are. Sometimes we forget. Sometimes we're so caught up with life, you know, work and kids and chores and everything else, we forget how special we are. So if all we hear today is special, and I'm going to think of myself as special, then I did my job because I'm just the messenger. Let's see what else Spirit has. Let's get the one that's flipping over. Look for signs. You are putting together pieces of the puzzle from signs you are getting. Pay attention to the coincidences of that you experience. Well, there's no coincidences, right? People are put in front of us. I hear it all the time on my channel where people have never watched me before, and I pop up on their thing and they listen to my message or my voice and they're like, I can't believe how accurate you were, or how spot on you were, or I needed to hear this today. And that's how it works for not just myself as a reader, but all of the readers. It's we deliver the message, and the message is meant for the person who is supposed to receive it, is what I believe. Not everybody is going to hear the message. Not everybody's going to hear the same message, but it's meant for the person who's meant to hear it. So if you're watching this now and it's resonating with you, then you're meant to hear it. Okay. So that's a sign, right? That's like somehow out of all the videos, out of all the things you could be doing with your day and your time, that Spirit guided you to just listen for a few minutes, even if all you did was listen for a few minutes, because they needed you to hear something today. So that's a sign. So you look for signs in all different things. You look for butterflies and 1111, right? And all the angel numbers. And you look for people being put in your path, like I just said a moment ago, that I was just thinking about how to solve the problem about my car. And then I had somebody talk about they had the same problem with their car, and this is how they solved it. So that's how Spirit works. You know, these signs are just put in front of us, which is beautiful. I have freedom. You need to have more flexibility with your schedule and income. Being self-employed is ideal. Time off will help you get clear. So freedom, maybe Spirit's asking you to free up your schedule a little. Okay, maybe they want you to have more flexibility with your schedule. Maybe something good's going to come into your life so that you can free up your schedule. Maybe an opportunity or a change in job that gives you more flexibility. So that would be exciting. Spirit, what else do you have for us? Real passion. Okay. Stop wasting time in dead-end jobs. Find your true passion, which we've already talked about. It's fine to experiment, but don't settle for less than you truly deserve, right? So you are learning who you are. You are. We all are. I mean, every day we learn, right? So we're always constantly learning and growing. But it is a feeling of you deserve more, and maybe you're saying, I'm not doing what I feel like I'm supposed to be doing, and then therefore Spirit's saying they want you to learn more about what makes you so special. And I think that's what this reading is really all about today. What makes you special? You know, and only you can answer that. And that's a really hard question. I know that's a really hard question. All right. And education. You may need to take a class or do research, find a better position, or you may find yourself writing a book. There's that writing again. And, or teaching others. Okay. So learning, growing, experiencing. You know, if you've got something in the back of your head, you don't know how to do it, and you say to yourself, like, I don't know where to start. I don't know what to do. Watch a video, pick up a book, take a class. You know, there's a million things you can do. Let's see what else they're saying. I have a Knight of Swords. There you go. Charging ahead, using your mind, right? Making a decision. Knight of Wands. 9 of Pentacles. There's that sense of security, feeling secure. Two came out. I have a 7 of Swords and a 3 of Wands. I do not want you to think about that 7. Maybe that's why they came out together. That 7 with, it's not so much somebody's lying to you or cheated on you or manipulated you, but the lies that we tell ourselves is how I feel. The lies that how we talk to ourselves, what we say, you know, and then the 3 of Wands is like, I want to think about my future, but I want to do this, but I can't. An excuse. That's how I feel like that 7 is coming into me right now. It's just this feeling of, I want those things, but I don't know how to get them. You know how you get them? You do them one step at a time. You can eat an elephant one bite at a time, right? So you can do anything you set your mind to. And this Knight is telling us the same thing. This Knight is sometimes that Knight of Swords just jumps right in and doesn't even hesitate. Jumps right in and just says, I'm going to just go for it. Okay. And then that Knight of Wands says, yeah, that's something that I really want to do. It's something I feel passionate about. It's something I desire. I'm motivated. I'm filled with energy. Right. So, and then they charge forward. They move forward. I also like that sense of security coming to you, because when you love what you do, it brings you security. It brings you security in a lot of different ways. It brings you security in you're using your talents, which we keep talking about today. It brings you security financially. You wake up in the day and you're not like, oh, I have to go to work. You look forward to going to work. Work becomes a hobby. It's where your friends are. It's a part of you. You're very good at it, you know? So when you love what you do, that's a big part of it. So hopefully you're doing things that you love. Hopefully you guys are doing careers that you love, and you are growing and learning and just thriving. So let's see what else they say. Knight of Pentacles. Look at all this Knight energy. This is all like charge ahead energy, like charge ahead for all these like good things coming into your life. Charge ahead for all the things that you're capable of, Spirit just said. Beautiful. Page of Wands. Page of Wands. Opening up to opportunities is how that came into me. And then a Queen of Swords. You're strong. You're determined. You know what you want. You know, I mean, you have made up your mind. But I love this Knight, and I love like this kind of trifecta of Knights, you know, like these three Knights are just, I don't know, just proving to you that you have so much capacity to charge ahead in any area of your life, whatever it is. You know, and Spirit just reminded me of, you know, when I started my YouTube channel, it was, I wasn't really even thinking about how many subs I would have someday. I look at my early videos and I'm like, I had no idea what I was doing. 30,000 subs. I mean, I can't really even wrap my head around that. But I always had the thought of that if I just did what I do best and I just shared my gift from my heart, which I try to do on a daily basis, then people would find me. And that's what's happened. So people find me. I'm not doing anything more different than other readers. I'm one of many messengers, but they find me. And whatever it is that you're doing, they will find you. You know, so whatever career you want, or whatever your goals are, or whatever your personal goals are, you know, it's this energy of like you attract who's meant to be in your life, because you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. So follow your passion and charge ahead. I love that. Let's see what they need you to surrender to. I know you guys always like these. Let's see what they want you to surrender to. Spirit, what are we surrendering to? Surrender to stress. Okay. They told us you've got financial security. They told us that you have a lot of balance coming, a lot that centered feeling I had earlier. So take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension you've built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to your center. Did I just say center? Come back to your center. Surrender to stress. Surrender to stress. Okay, good things are coming. You know, that Four of Swords, where the battle is over. We're resting. We're resting. We don't have to fight ourselves. We don't have to fight ourselves. It's bad enough to fight like life and things going on around you. You don't have to create, you know, battles within your own mind. You know, be good to yourselves. Love yourselves. Talk really good to yourselves. That's really important. Surrender to miracles. Be open to miracles occurring in your life. Feel and know that these events are real. Let go of any resistance and banish any doubt that miracles can happen. Yeah. All right. Claim it, own it. Let me know if you believe in miracles. I need to know. Just say, yes, I believe, with a bunch of emoji, you know, like prayer signs, you know, like I believe, Kathy. I believe in miracles. I believe I will let go of stress. Let's get one more of these. Oh, I love this. Surrender to your own intuition. Tune into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come to guide you. Surrender. Surrender to that spirit is working for you. Surrender. I love that. Surrender to your intuition. We all have it. All right. You can grow it. You can exercise it. You can heighten it. You can attract it. I mean, we all have it. How amazing. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. So I just want to say thank you again. For those of you that are new to my channel, I would love for you to join me. If this is the first time you've ever come across my channel, I'm so grateful. Hit that like and hit that subscribe button. Thank you always for everybody, all my signs, all my star signs, for watching all the videos, liking, commenting, sharing, everything. I'm so grateful. And if anyone is interested in meeting with me personally, I'll put my website link below, kathymamolin.psychicmedium.com. Thank you for 30,000 subs, and I'll see you at the next 10,000 mark. So we'll see you again. We'll see you again soon. I like to jump on every once in a while, but I always like to say thank you when I hit these big milestones on my channel. So have a great day, everybody. God bless, and love and light.